Yes, thank you, Dr. Glant. This training, which was conducted by SOMA USA, was very important. First, it has brought all senior clergy and senior church leaders from all over diocese of Awil. And one of the things that I have seen has brought a lot of impact to our pastors is how to do discipleship, and that has really helped our church leaders, because we have been doing evangelism and missions, but we have not been, especially our pastors, have not been able to have some specific skills on how to do discipleship. And it's one of the key things that came out very clear. And I believe and hope that our pastors will do the same thing when they get back to their parishes. And if they do that, we will be very successful, not only in discipleship, but by bringing people to Christ, and also to help them grow spiritually, and also be able to do discipleship together with their pastors, and also to train young people in Christ. And that has come out very clearly to us as bishops, and also to our pastors, and that will help them in their parishes when they get back today and tomorrow. And another thing that also came out very clearly is live a life of Christ, and that was very important for us, given the context that we are in. There are so many people that are still traditionalists, and there is a lot of pressure. As Christians, we also have a lot of pressure from those who are not Christians. So there are sometimes some temptations that comes, and they drag some of our Christians back to their former life. And I believe this training also, live a life of Christ, has also changed the characters, and also has strengthened their faith, and they will be able to help their Christians back in their parishes, so that they live a life of Christ, where they will be able to be faithful to Christ, where they will also be able to have fruits of the Holy Spirit. And if they have those with them, then they will be truly Christians, not like they are Christian today and tomorrow they are not Christian. And these are some of the Christians that we have sometimes. But I believe this training will really have a wider impact to the entire congregation in the Diocese of Awil and 2 areas. And another thing that that has also impressed me is the book of Titus. When we went through the book of Titus, how Titus also instructed, how Paul instructed Titus to deal with elders, to deal with how the church of Crete was helped to grow, because church was not organized enough. But Paul instructed Titus to go and work with elders and help the church to grow spiritually, and also to have a different dimension to mobilize and bring other people to Christ. And I think that book also as a bishop also has helped me, because I have never thought of this book will be very helpful like that. But I think as I will also go back to work with my pastors, is one of the things that I will really work on it, to make sure that weak churches are helped, and they are helped to grow in Christ, to grow in faith, and also to be able to help their own churches in terms of spiritual growth, in terms of numerical growth, and in terms of understanding what have they believe and why. And you see, if they have these strengths, then I believe church will definitely grow in our diocese, and I believe people will also grow spiritually, and also people will be mature enough to understand who is this Christ that they have lived. And these are the few things that I have learned, and I believe I really thank the SOMA team for bringing this training to our pastors. I believe our pastors have really get supported, and also their faith has been strengthened. And even yesterday when some left, they were going back joyously, because the training that they have received has really helped them, and it has encouraged them, and it has helped them to to grow in faith. And these are the things that I have to say now. And there are so many things, positive things that we have received. Yeah. And thank you, Dr. Glenn.